What if the secret to success wasn't about working harder, but knowing when to quit? The old saying according to which winners never quit and quitters never win is wrong. Winners actually do quit, and quitters do win. Every new project, job, hobby, or company starts with enthusiasm, excitement, and the belief that success is right around the corner. But then, things get tough. The challenge grows, it becomes more demanding, and what was once fun is now a grind. And then you find yourself asking, is this really worth it? And here lies the real question. Are you in the dip, or are you in a dead-end path? If you're feeling stuck, unsure whether you should keep pushing or let go, keep watching. Seth Godin, in his book The Dip, explains the importance of knowing when to quit and dives into the essence of the dip, the hard but rewarding path to greatness. In this book, he is showing us how to tell if the challenge we're facing is a dip worth pushing through, or a deadlock that's never going to lead anywhere, no matter how hard you try. If you're an entrepreneur, a career professional, a content creator, or anyone who has ever faced a tough choice on whether to quit or keep going, this video is for you. You'll discover how to identify when perseverance will pay off and when letting go is the smartest move. The key to success isn't about relentless persistence in a goal. It's about being able to differentiate between the right kind of struggle and the wrong one. So let's start by asking the big question. When is it appropriate to keep pushing, and when is it better to let go? To make it real, I'll share 2 real-life case studies from business, one for smart sticking and one for smart quitting. It's important to know that the dip isn't just a temporary setback. It's the place where the magic happens. It's where every successful person has been, and it's where growth and greatness are forged. But what happens when the dip is too big? When does a challenge stop being a mere dip and turn into what is called a cul-de-sac? Godin explains that the dip is the difficult but necessary part of any worthwhile endeavor. It's the uncomfortable stretch where you face obstacles that seem insurmountable. But if you push through, you'll reach the other side, where the rewards are massive. This is the essence of what makes winners. They endure the dip because they know that at the end of it lies something extraordinary. Success, mastery, recognition, wealth, and so much more. But here's the thing. There's a limit to how much you should endure. Some challenges aren't dips at all. They're cul-de-sacs. A cul-de-sac is a situation where no matter how much effort you put in, there's no reward. It's a dead end, and the more you try to push through, the more time you waste. So how do you know if you're in a dip or a cul-de-sac? First, the energy drain test. Do you feel energized when you think about your goal, even during tough times? If so, you're likely in the dip. On the other hand, if you feel drained, like you're constantly hitting walls without any breakthrough, you may be in a cul-de-sac. Energy and enthusiasm, even in tough moments, are signs that you are on the right path. Second, the progress check. Ask yourself, am I getting better? If you see consistent progress, even if it's slow, then you're in the dip. But if your results have plateaued and you see no tangible improvement despite working hard, you may be wasting your time. Third, external feedback. What are other people saying? Are they encouraging you to push through, or are they offering advice to change direction? Positive feedback might indicate that you're in the dip, while constant criticism with no constructive feedback could point to a cul-de-sac. These indicators are key in distinguishing between the struggles that will eventually pay off and the dead ends that only steal your time and energy. Quitting isn't a sign of failure, it's a sign of wisdom. Knowing when to quit is a key part of success. Godin argues that the dip is where you make your mark, but the cul-de-sac is where you get stuck. And very often you have to quit something to make space for something better. Let's address the psychological barrier. Most people fear quitting because they associate it with failure. The pressure to persevere can create an emotional attachment to a goal, even when it's clear that the goal isn't achievable. But quitting the wrong thing allows you to redirect your energy into something more aligned with your skills, talents, and goals. Quitting isn't a sign of failure. More often than not, it's a sign of wisdom. Knowing when to quit is a key part of success. Strategic quitting is the ultimate tool for optimizing your time and energy resources and achieving greater success. For example, quitting a project that no longer aligns with your goals frees up time to pursue something more impactful, something that is worth your investment. Strategic quitting is often misunderstood as weakness, but in reality, it's a sign of strong decision-making. By quitting the wrong pursuits, you create the space for opportunities that align with your core values and long-term success. Let's now take a look at the story of Reed Hastings and how quitting one project at the right time led to the birth of Netflix. Reed Hastings, co-founder of Netflix, faced a pivotal decision in the late 1990s. The company was thriving as a DVD rental by mail service, but Hastings saw the future shifting toward digital streaming. Rather than clinging to DVDs, he made the bold decision to pivot entirely to streaming, a risky and untested market at the time. Quitting DVDs as the primary focus wasn't about failure. It was a strategic move to embrace a better opportunity. The gamble paid off. Netflix revolutionized entertainment, becoming a global leader in streaming and reshaping how the world consumes media. Lesson of the story? Smart quitting is recognizing when a path is a dead end and having the courage to pursue a better forward-looking opportunity. Winners quit fast, quit often, and quit without guilt, but winners also know when to keep going. The ability to identify the right challenges and focus on them is the hallmark of successful people. They understand that success doesn't come from doing more things, it comes from doing the right things. Success is about creating momentum in the right direction. You don't get there by trying to keep every option open, by being a jack of all trades. Instead, you get there by narrowing your focus and pushing through the right dip. This ability to focus on the right challenge requires incredible self-awareness. Successful people know what to say yes to, and more importantly, what to say no to. They focus on the small number of things that matter most, and they avoid distractions. The greater your ability to identify and commit to the right dip, the more likely you are to become exceptional at it. This is why so many successful people recommend getting clear on your non-negotiables, those areas where you will never compromise. This helps you eliminate the clutter and focus on what truly moves the needle in your life or career. Here's something to think about. Every successful person you admire has been where you are right now. They've faced the dip. They've faced those moments of uncertainty when the odds seemed stacked against them, and they kept going. But here's the real key. They didn't just keep going blindly. They kept going because they knew the challenge was worth it. They had a clear vision, a deep understanding that the rewards on the other side were worth the struggle. This is where your internal motivation and drive come into play. You must visualize the rewards, the feeling of accomplishment, the financial success, the personal growth, the recognition. Visualize your success and stay the course when things get hard. And while courage is essential for enduring the tough times, let's take a look at a real-life example of someone who mastered the dip, Jeff Bezos, and why he is a great example of smart sticking. In its early days, Amazon operated at razor-thin margins, often undercutting competitors with the lowest prices. Critics doubted the strategy, seeing it as unsustainable, but Bezos had a clear vision: dominate the market by prioritizing customer obsession, scale, and efficiency. By sticking with this approach through intense competition and financial pressures, Amazon grew into the world's largest online retailer. Bezos endured the dip, short-term losses and challenges, for the long-term payoff of market dominance. Today, Amazon's success is a testament to the power of perseverance when tackling the right challenges. Lesson: smart sticking means enduring the dip when it aligns with your vision, knowing that the rewards will justify the struggle. So, understanding the dip versus a cul-de-sac is crucial to achieving lasting success. You need to learn when to push through and when to walk away. Winners do not just win because they never quit. They win because they know when to quit the wrong things and focus their energy on the right things. And remember, quitting is not about failure. It's about redirecting your focus and energy to something that is actually worth your time and effort. Embrace the discomfort of the dip. It's where the magic happens. When you know when to quit and when to push through, you're not just avoiding failure. You're setting yourself up for a future of success. Thank you for watching, MindGeeks. I would love to hear your thoughts. Have you been stuck in a dip recently? Or was it a dead-end situation? How did you make the decision to keep going or quit? Share your story in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. See you in the next one.